A chemical spill south of Tucson turns deadly. An I-10 southeast of the city still closed, with a shelter-in-place order still in effect for the foreseeable future. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. The story broke just before 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and we've been following it ever since. Team 12's Michael Doudna is near the crash site in Tucson today. And Michael, what do we know so far?
Well, guys, we actually have some good news in just the last few hours, as that shelter-in-place order has actually shrunk down to just a mile around the crash site. And there's even further good news, because even though that crash looked scary with that ugly colored smoke going up into the sky, experts say that the chemical makeup of that potentially deadly gas prevented it from really going anywhere. Just after 2 p.m. Wednesday, a truck carrying nitric acid crashes, sending smoke into the sky.
We knew then it's a very classic, has a very classic color and very classic reaction.
Dr. Mazda Shirazi runs the Arizona Poison and Drug Information Center and knew it was nitric acid turning into nitrogen dioxide that was causing the smoke, a potential poisonous gas if you have prolonged exposure at a high concentration.
Unless you were sitting in it and seeing it, and you sat there for tens of minutes, your exposure is minimal.
And thankfully, Dr. Shirazi says the gas is heavier than air, which prevents it from spreading very far.
Dissipation of the gas is almost immediate. So, and again, about 100 yards from the accident measurements was occurring, and it showed zero.
So if the gas really didn't spread, why evacuate some homes and tell others to shelter in place? Well, the doctor says it was all out of an abundance of caution.
Those of us who are in the business of caring for your health, we went beyond, way beyond what would be protective of your health to make sure that your exposure to this would be minimal.
Now, the doctor expects no one to have any long-lasting impact from potential exposure. However, if you were exposed and start to have some respiratory issues like shortness of breath or wheezing, you are encouraged to still get it checked out just in case. We're live south of Tucson, Michael Doudna, 12 News.